What is Power BI Gateway and what is the difference between personal gateway and standard gateway, which is also called as enterprise gateway? This particular interview question is asked like 8 out of 10 times when it comes to Power BI interviews. So first of all, let's try to understand with example what exactly is Power BI Gateway. Imagine that you are working for XYZ Bank, and just in front of the XYZ Bank there is a gate, and beyond the gate is the entire world. We can say this entire world is internet. This XYZ Bank has SQL server as their data source. Now let's say for security reasons this XYZ Bank do not want to expose their data to the internet. So what they will do? They will store the data on premise. When I say on premise, that means the data will be stored in the office premises of the organization, or there will be separate data center where this data will get stored. So the first and the most important thing that you need to remember is Power BI Gateway is only required when the data source is on premise, but Power BI service, as we know, is on cloud. Why is it required? To securely transfer the data from the on-premise data source to Power BI service, which is on cloud. Now the next question is, do we need Power BI Gateway if the data source is on cloud? The answer is no. If the data source as well as Power BI service both are on cloud, then we do not need Power BI Gateway. There are a few more things that you need to understand. XYZ Bank will not expose entire data source to internet. XYZ Bank will know that this particular IP wants to access the data from the on-premise data source for the reporting purpose, and port will be opened only for that IP to fetch the data. Also, it will not be a two-way transfer. Only the requested data from the Power BI Gateway will be pushed to this particular IP for the reporting purpose. Now let's talk about the difference between personal gateway and the standard gateway. Personal gateway is installed on the user machine. That means user's laptop or the system that he is working on. That is like a private system. But standard gateway is installed on a dedicated server, which also means using personal gateway, the data cannot be shared or accessed by multiple people. Whereas using standard gateway, because it is installed on a dedicated server, multiple people can access or share the data. So the next question is, who exactly uses personal gateway? Personal gateway is used if you are a freelancer, if you are a trainer, if you want to do the self-learning, if you are a teacher, or if you simply want to practice, then you make use of personal gateway. But if you're working for an organization or it's a production setup, then you definitely need the standard gateway. The next difference is personal gateway supports Power BI only, but standard gateway supports Power BI as well as Power Automate or Power Apps. Also, direct query and live connection is not supported by personal gateway, but both of them are supported by standard gateway. The next point is high availability. High availability is not supported on personal gateway. That means even if you close the laptop or switch off your laptop, the scheduled data refresh will fail just because your laptop is switched off. But high availability is supported when it comes to standard gateway. What that means is, let's say if you have implemented high availability, that means there are two different servers on which the Power BI standard gateway is installed. So even if one server goes down, the second server will make sure that the data refresh is working fine. Before we move forward, there is one common thing between these two gateways, and that is both of them support scheduled refresh. Now, how many times you can schedule the data refresh, that depends upon the license that you have, whether it is a pre or premium, right? It depends on that and not on the gateway. So if you are able to follow and understand what I'm saying in this video, this was more than good enough to impress the interviewer. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure that you comment down your feedback and subscribe to my channel and keep supporting me.